Timing is important. In music, in life, in the market, timing can be the thing that makes or breaks the day. To learn the drums, I needed lots of repetition and a little bit of technique. Repeating things over and over develops muscle memory, which helps reduce the amount of energy I need to play drums. This works for other essential aspects of life too. For example, I rarely go to sleep without flossing, but that didn't used to be the case. I repeated the flossing behavior until it was harder to not do it. If I repeat the same word over and over in a short amount of time, it seems to lose its meaning and gain some novelty. Watch. Filibuster. 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 Filibuster, 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 filibuster. I still need to floss to make sure my gums stay healthy, and I'll probably keep flossing for the rest of my life. So flossing is just a normal part of my day, like eating food or testing the air for radon gas. When I repeat behaviors over and over, they don't lose meaning, they actually gain meaning, but they lose novelty. They become normal. That can be good if the behavior is necessary, but what if the behavior is counterproductive to my personal growth? What if it distracts me from my long-term goals, which I totally have and am actually pursuing in a meaningful way? I won't be able to notice that unless I pay very close attention to what is happening all the time, which is hard, especially when it feels like the same things keep happening over and over. And over and over. But if I try to pay attention, even though I think I know exactly what's happening around me, maybe I can notice something new. There are so many things changing in the world all at once, like the weather, politics, the balance in my bank account, and many, many other things that seem impossible to control. When I force myself to stop and focus on the most normal and repetitive thing that there is, like breathing, I tend to notice something new immediately, without even trying. Isn't that kind of weird? It might be something about my environment, or I might think of something. Either way, it's not something I decided to do. I decided to stop and pay attention, but what my mind ended up noticing just seemed to pop out of nowhere. Has this ever happened to you? I think that there is a thing that exists for each individual that creates their thoughts. It is the thing that makes your mind notice one thing over all of the other things that it could notice. But this thing is not under your direct control. When you try very hard to stop thinking or doing anything, this thing that's not under your direct control starts making you pay attention in ways that you don't expect. This kind of activity is actually an ancient practice. The word we use to describe it today starts with an M. It's called mind noticing, and teens everywhere are using it to get high, which is why you should never do it. funny. I mean, it's funny like strange funny, but time is also haha funny. According to smart people on the internet, the use of comedic timing has a strong impact on the effect of a joke. This means it's possible to get a laugh using nothing but silence. See? Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Wait, what was the topic of this video? Right, Bitcoin. No, that wasn't it. I think I just need to take a breath and maybe do some quick mind noticing. Oh yeah, I was talking about mind noticing. I got so distracted that I forgot what I was talking about. Maybe if I do mind noticing more often, I'll be able to not be so distracted. But then while I'm doing the mind noticing, it's like I'm the most distracted I've ever been. But maybe that's the point of doing it. It's like exercising the muscle memory of my mind. The more I pay attention to what my mind notices, without trying to pay attention to anything, the easier it will be to be less distracted when I'm doing something like this, or this, or this. Filibuster. If you're still paying attention to this video, then I'm doing my job, which is to be a funny music video guy. If I can keep your attention for 10 minutes, that means that in the world of entertainment, I am competent. So if holding your attention makes me feel competent, then I will probably want a lot of your attention, right? So why am I talking about mind noticing then? Doing that is the opposite of watching one of my videos. Well, maybe it's because when I find myself in a mind-noticing type of mood, I tend to feel more creative and interested in people. And I want creative people to watch my videos and give me feedback and become part of my personality cult and relate to my sense of humor. So I guess what I'm trying to do is to allow that part of myself that creates thoughts and is not under my direct control to be free, so that it will tell me what words to write in my scripts, what notes to play on my guitar and my bass, and what kind of rhythms to play with my drums. And if I can do that, even a little bit, maybe my videos will communicate with the part of you that does the same thing. Because when your mind is allowed to be creative, it will create things. And that is the opposite of normal, and similar to meaningful.